Good morning, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for making my speech in French because there was a long time I didn't speak English. So I am at ease to speak in French to express my idea. So if necessary, someone will translate.
It's a wonderful place to travel, and as a woman, I've traveled to interiors of Madagascar, to districts, to villages, so you can see how beautiful it was for me, and the hospitality of the people I can never forget, sir. I still remember and want to share this little incident. In one of the villages, we got a small restaurant, which was the only place for us to eat something, and we had no choice about that. So we went over there and we asked the chef, give us anything. We are very hungry because we were traveling in villages and came back. So he said, okay, ma'am, I'm going to serve you my best delicacy. So we were like, oh, this is going to be really good. And finally, when it came on the tray, it was a small stuffed crocodile. So, but it was so beautifully done. We had no words to tell him. But somehow we did manage to get some rice and ask him to prepare some vegetables. So you can imagine the kind of people, if in a downtown, small village, people are so hospitable. I think it's a great country and a lot of opportunities like what has been mentioned over here in terms of hospitality, other businesses, health sector. I think it's amazing. So thank you.
Thank you very much, lady, for this promotion. Anyway, my name is Ravalomanana, and I am the advisor of Minister of Agriculture in Madagascar. I can talk a lot effectively about the several topics, such as tourism, and you already effectively expressed the huge spectrum of nature in Madagascar. I can talk also about mining. It's a mining destination. I can talk about logistics because it's a huge country and we have maybe several ports, but not enough to really develop the country itself. I can talk about light industry. I have the opportunity to visit India. It was 8 years ago, and I was really amazed by the capacity and the strength of India in terms of light manufacturing machines that I think that could be developed in Madagascar that effectively can launch SMEs process. You know that SMEs is the most important in an economy that will effectively bring the development. But let me talk a little bit, give me just 2 or 3 minutes about agriculture in Madagascar. Note that 80% of the population is in rural area. But this is, for the moment, a kind of subsistence agriculture. So people are cultivating for food, for their own food, but not for trading or commerce. So in that way, this is, I think, a window of opportunity for each of us here to invest in Madagascar. You have some support from India, for instance, the Exim Bank support, and you have project and you can propose it to the Indian government and you can go to Madagascar and move forward for any kind of agricultural project. Just to tell you, corn, for instance, or peppers. India is a very good producer of peppers, but also importer of peppers. Spices, for instance, also, and dried beans. Just to give you a very few words about Madagascar opportunities. As you said, it's a land of opportunity, and thank you very much.
Anyone from the audience has any questions? No.
Thank you. My name is Rekha Sharma and I'm an international trade and investment advisor. I'm also supporting MSMEs in India as well as in Sri Lanka. I just wanted to understand from you, His Excellency, your tour to India, what is the purpose? You are looking for the bilateral trade, or you are looking for the investment from India to Madagascar, or from Madagascar to India?
To tell you the truth, juste pour vous dire que je suis un peu, comment dire, surpris par, par cette réunion.
Okay, just to tell you a little bit surprised by this meeting, but anyway, I think you are going to answer the question.
Parce que si on était venu ici, c'était donc pour faire une prospection de matériel, d'équipement, de relations de coopération pour les missions de sécurité intérieure.
Well, frankly speaking, I'm here for creating cooperation and finding equipments for defense in Madagascar.
Puisque actuellement, avec la réforme du secteur de sécurité, c'est presque dans le monde, après la chute du mur de Berlin, on se consacre plus à la sécurité intérieure que à des questions de défense nationale.
Okay, more and more comparatively to the global situation, we are more focused on national interior security, and it's more important for our country.
Quand on parle de sécurité, il y a la sécurité proprement dite en matière de sécurité des personnes et des biens, parce qu'il y a le facteur pauvreté qui engendre parfois de l'insécurité.
Note that there is a strong factor of insecurity in Madagascar, for instance. It's the poverty of the population.
Mais il y a aussi la défense économique, la sécurité économique, si on peut appeler par ça, parce que chez nous, donc, il y a des pillages des richesses nationales par des ressortissants malgaches et puis par des ressortissants étrangers, des compagnies étrangères, et ça n'apporte rien au pays. Et le président a lancé le défi de faire rapporter donc des retombées sur le développement du pays, l'exploitation des richesses nationales.
So the country is effectively facing economic insecurity because there are some entities, national ones or foreign ones, that are stealing resources, for instance, in fisheries or in mining on other. And that's why the president itself just gave the order to definitely define a strong challenge for the country, which is to defend our resources.
Et nous sommes déjà en relation, dans des relations de coopération en matière d'équipement, de sécurité avec d'autres pays. Mais quand on avait parlé avec des sociétés indiennes, on avait vu qu'il y a quelque chose de très intéressant aussi ici en Inde pour les équipements des forces de sécurité.
Yes, note that we are already in connection with other countries in terms of security equipment supply. But once we discussed with a local team here, we found some interesting equipment that can fit to Madagascar need.
Mais comme je vous ai dit, nous sommes ouverts à tout le monde, même avec le Pakistan. Nous sommes ouverts à tout le monde pour la coopération, coopération donc gagnant-gagnant, win-win.
As I said, we are open to everybody, so to reach a win-win situation.
Merci, thank you.